We are live. Hello, all you Machi watchers out there. We are in approaching the semifinals of the playoffs here. On court two, you've got, there you go, you can just jam in for it. Okay. Click on it, enjoy. Me. All right.
You guys ready to start?
How do I know people are hearing me?
Down and back.
All right.
Court two.
We have Watchaholics versus Ice Cubes and Beer, reigning champs of.
A little long on the
not
first
reigning champs,
one.
just Can you hear me? Sorry, folks. we might be
Uzi
experiencing-
had a good shot, but it's not
All right.
good. What is it? Okay, Ice Cubes and Beer is still up. Strong shot by him. Oh, it looks really good. Is it good enough? Good. Ham's in. And here comes Miss Kimmy. Oh, it looks really good. A little short.
Hey, why do you keep doing that?
Come on.
Okay.
Ask the chat.
Yeah, I don't think
Okay, here's a question for the chat.
Question for the chat. 100 humans versus one gorilla. Put it in the comments.
That's from Pete Waxman, ladies and gentlemen. Okay.
Oh, Ice Cubes and Beer going for two here.
Oh.
And
No, Botchaholics still has a ball. They're not in currently.
Oh,
So Botchaholics are in. Here comes Sham.
what? Wow.
Oh. Oh, it's short. Oh my gosh.
I don't know how many of you saw the scouting report out there today, but on court two, we've got China versus North Korea. Matchup for the ages.
Okay, here goes Nan. Miss Nancy.
Doesn't look like it's enough.
Short. Okay, 1 point for the Botchaholics. Court one is currently warming up.
Oh, here. I guess in the meantime, we might as well push the stream to court two only.
Yeah. Okay, Karen has a good shot here. Let's see where she goes. She's been on recently. Oh, great shot. Good shot.
About 2 feet away. That's pretty solid. Z beat it though.
Oh, it looks good.
You're doing
Wow.
Z things.
Great
The
shot.
Botchaholics hit.
And here goes Kimmy with a hit. She hopes. Oh, boom. Great shot. Pretty to watch, too. Okay, here comes Pam. Oh, that's a great shot as well.
Wow, you hate to see it as a hitter when you hit it out and then they just put it even closer than what it was before.
Especially if you don't hit it. That's tough. That's tough. Botcholics now only have one ball left. Ice Cubes and Beer has two. The question is what to do here. They're absolutely going to point it. But will they point it better than Pam's ball? Oh, slow down. Oh. So Ice Cubes and Beer has two more balls with about probably 2-foot radius around the Paulina.
I'm going to switch back over
Ooh.
to a wide view here. It looks like court one is
Great shot.
starting.
Great shot. All right, here comes Sham for their third shot. Oh, it doesn't look in. Only two. Only two for Ice Cubes and Beer.
Oh, never mind. I'm mistaken. Court one is still warming up, so we're going to stick to court two for the moment.
Okay, here goes Z for the first shot. Z is honestly wearing a very similar color to the Botchaholics, so we wonder what team he's truly on.
That's a very good point, Claire. Is he a traitor?
I don't know, but he might be one in disguise. That was a pretty darn good shot, though.
He's not doing the Botchaholics any favors.
Here goes Kimmy with another shot. Not of alcohol, for those of you.
All right.
Oh, great shot, Kimmy. But it looks like the Botchaholics are still out of it. So here comes Karen.
How was that?
Sit down. Sit down. Pretty good shot. Pretty good shot from Miss Karen. Here comes Pam.
Do you see Pam's pants? She's got very velvety.
You know what? I was just about to comment on the pants, but I figured no one in the stream would have wanted to hear that.
They're kind of shiny.
They're really great. They look velvety. Yeah.
Yeah, we can get some different tunes.
I don't know if it's because Drew's in his head a little bit, but he's asking for different tunes. So we'll see how that affects his ability to play. So right now, it looks like Greens and Botchaholics are in on court one. Which there's a lot of room available for them. Oh, great shot. Great shot. Strong work. That's a tough shot. Botchaholics has one more to go. So we'll see what she does.
I missed everything. Catch me up. What's they have one ball left each?
One ball left each.
Mance has to beat about a 2-foot shot here. Up to this distance. Oh, stay away from the green.
Oh, it's short. It's short. That's a tough one. Okay, here comes Sham, but Sham.
All right. We got court one starting here too. We missed the first shot of court one. Patrick laces one right next to Paulina.
Oh, and here we go. Okay. So on court 2, Ice Cubes and Beer just got 2 points. That's tough. So court 1 just botched it to the back. Paulina's in the back. But there has been a spillage issue discovered. So we're gonna go back to court 2. Court 2, D just hit a terrific shot, about probably 4 inches away from the Paulina. So we'll see what the Botchaholics do. Looks like Kim might be going for a botch here. So we'll see what she does. Back to court 1. Court 1. Oh, good shot. Just hit the Paulina.
Looks like we have another spill on court two.
We have another spill.
We're taking care of it.
Everybody's spilling all over. Everyone's spilling these days, which is obviously an issue. Sorry for the lag. It seems like there's not 1 but 2 spills on each court. Well, 1 spill on each court. All right, so going back to court 1. Currently green is in. So we'll see where this ends up. The Paulina's just looks like just about a foot off of the wall. Oh, looks good. Okay. Red is in. Oh, wow, that's tough. Pegasus just hit it right behind that red ball that Lebowski has. Still more cleaning services being done on court 2. That's what she
Is this
said.
still the first frame? All right, we got to slow down on both courts here.
There's a lot of debauchery going on, if you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
It looks like court 2 is finally in a good spot. Okay, here goes court 1. Pegasus really didn't do themselves any favors. Actually push Lebowski closer to the Paulina. And that left side is completely open for them. And finally, court 2 looks like it's starting up again. Here goes Kim with her botch. Boom. It's like it's clockwork today.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Lebowski just scored 1 point. And it looked like Karen just hit a great shot, almost touching the Paulina. Almost touching the Paulina. And there goes Z with his ladies in waiting.
Ooh, and she's on with a rare miss.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Lebowski just hit it touching the Paulina.
I'll tell you
On
what,
court
Claire, we're
one.
seeing some playoff bocce here tonight. We can mute.
Sorry about that intermission. Looks like the Botchaholics are still in and they have another 2 shots left. Ice Cubes and Beer is completely out of shots at this point.
Yeah,
Wow.
the Botchaholics took them all.
Took what?
All the shots. That was good.
If anyone liked that on the internet, please comment. Because I personally didn't enjoy it, but maybe I'm in the minority. Wow. So it looks like wow. So now the Ice Cubes and Beer is currently in for probably at least 2. And so here comes Nance. Here for a shot. Slow down, slow down.
Oh my
Great
God.
shot. Botchaholics are in.
Oh,
Currently
Nance
still
gives a
Lebowski.
shimmy. The
So-
Botchaholic shimmy. It's the
so-
classic.
Pegasus now has no balls left. Lebowski has 3 balls and currently is in for 1. Has about a good 2.5 foot radius around the Paulina. Oh, this looks good. This looks good. Get there. Get there. In for 2.
Three for Lebowski.
So far, they still have 1 more. Wow, what a great shot by Karen. Karen on the Botchaholics on court 2.
That's enough here to give him 4. That's 3 for Lebowski. Wow, Patch left you hanging. We got you.
Okay, here goes Sham. Oh,
You never
gosh.
see that. I've never seen that before.
That's not true. He did it the other frame.
No, 2.
This is the
2
second
in a
time.
row. 2 in a row.
I
I've never
know.
seen him do 2 in a row.
Oh, you've never seen him. I thought you were saying Miss a botch in general. Don't say anything.
Sorry, I should have elaborated.
That was not a great first shot by Lebowski. They probably left about a good 4 feet between them and the Paulina. So we'll see what Pegasus has to do in response. Sit.
I guess it looks to be closer, but not by much. About 2 feet versus 4 feet.
Okay, Kimmy,
Ball took a bad
Kim's-
turn there. It
and
started
it's
on the right line.
slow. So it's not in currently. And here goes Todd.
Lebowski just got 3 last frame.
Wow, great shot.
Oh no, and Lebowski hits a bump, but they seem to get in. There's a couple rocks that float up here. I can't tell what he's taking here. He might be going for the ball. No.
I mean, that works too. They only have 1 ball left. So, being effective about what they have. Currently on court 2. Looks like
Oh,
Ice
got it
Cubes and
fit.
Beer
Oh,
is taking their shot now. Oh,
I
and
think you
it
just gave
looks
red
like
too.
Oh,
I think
and it
red
bumps
might have two.
Botchaholics.
So obviously, Pegasus can beat those two red balls, but I think Drew pushed the green outside.
Wow. And currently, Ice Cubes and Beer push Botchaholics a little bit, but they're still in. So we'll see what Z does. Oh, Z just kissed the Botchaholics ball, but ended up still staying in. So currently, the Botchaholics have one more ball left, it looks like.
You sure the Botchaholics don't have the point there?
They do have the point.
They
I
do.
was saying that Z bumped them, but bumped them closer to the Paulina.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Okay, great.
This is almost a position where I would throw away the fourth ball. I think there's so much risk to try and point it, and you'll end up giving the other team the points. You don't want that. I think there's a
To the total of two of you listening, maybe one that's actually listening. What would you do? Would you throw away the ball? Would you hit it? What would you do, Pete Waxman?
Where?
Right over here. Would
you
you
throw away this ball as green. That's a fair point. So Nance is throwing into that back left corner there, and it's tough to see the Pauline, but it's really close. Both balls are really close. You risk pushing the Paulina into the red.
Come back.
Nice shot, Pat. I think Nance is going right at it. You do have to try and capitalize. Oh my gosh, does that get inside?
Thank you.
They just put it within
Wait.
6 inches. Oh my goodness. That's 2 for the Botchaholics.
Okay, I'm back.
Now they Claire, they made it. They got 2 points from that. Nance lays it right up next to the Paulina.
You know, honestly, I think
I know 6 inches.
this might be a hot take, but I feel like the Botchaholics are extremely. I've never seen 6 inches, Pat. Sorry.
Noted.
This might be a hot take, but I feel like the Botchaholics are extremely underrated. I think they can be really, really good. And right now it's showcasing it. And Karen with an okay shot. We'll see what Z does.
You might have carried it a little
Looks
far.
like
That might be.
oh
No, that's
no,
still
it's
that's
still
still
in.
good.
We got time.
There's a lot of conversation here. So we'll see what Kimmy does here on the Botchaholics on court 2. Wow. Great shot.
Right. Get to the phone.
Yes.
Like, I went over to the store. You can be like,
Hey, if anybody's listening out there,
Please
please
let
let
us
us
know
know
what you think of our
commentary. Is the
audio
audio
good?
good?
Is
I don't know if there's a lot of
feedback.
Was
or-
their content good? Honestly, if you don't like the content, specifically specify that you don't like the male voice content. Wow, there's 9 people watching. Okay. This is too fun. If you hate our commentary, please just mute. Don't hate. Like, wow, that blew right past it. Pegasus blew right past it. Here goes Patrick from Lebowski.
Great shot, Patrick. So, Claire, I don't know if you ever noticed, but Patrick on Lebowski always points with his offhand in his pocket. Look at that, the next time he points.
I've never seen. I feel like he does everything with his offhand in his pocket.
That's a good point.
Maybe that's what she said. Or that's what he said.
All right, so we've made a decision. I think, Claire, you're covering court 2. I'll cover
Yeah,
court.
absolutely. I'm going to go over into court 2 once this frame is over so we can see exactly what's going on in court 2 because I love both the Botchaholics and Ice Cubes and Beer. So we'll get a little commentating there and Jake will cover court 1. Oh, that's a great shot. Excellent. It's a great shot. Okay, here goes Karen on court 2 for the Botchaholics. Get up a little bit.
Court 1, Lebowski.
Pretty good.
Lebowski have a tough point to beat. But they can do it. That looks very nice.
Oh, wow. I'm going to just squeeze by here. Stand here and commentate. So it looks like Daryl, currently the Botchaholics, in today. But we'll see what Pam does. Looks good, hugging the wall. Got to sit down a little bit. Not in.
Oh, no, Joe. Yeah. That might not be enough. From Joe. Nope, not in.
I didn't point at it.
Oh, that's a tough shot. Right outside of the Botchaholics.
That is a tough ball.
Looks like it's not in. So currently, Botchaholics still have 3 balls. Ice Cubes and Beer are about to play their 4th. And here goes Sham.
Yeah. Careful there. I'm trying to push him out. Backward.
This was a great shot by Sham. It's in. It's beautiful. It's perfect.
Botchaholics have to take a shot at this. No, we've got a tight game here over on court 1. Lebowski versus Pegasus. That's not bad. That's a 1.5 feet.
Oh, Kimmy takes the Paulina. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Should stay in the middle.
So the Botchaholics still have 2 more
That's what
balls
Claire
left.
said.
Currently has 1 in. Okay, here goes the first ball of the two. Perfect shot. Excellent. Honestly, closer than it needed to be. All right. On court two, Botchaholics take a tough fought three. Currently, it's 8-4 right now. Botchaholics on top. 4 points for the ice cubes and beer. So we'll see what they do this next round.
And need I remind everybody, Ice Cubes and Beer won the last season. So they are the team to beat right now. Show it where.
Oh, great shot. A little bit farther away for Miss Karen. Oh, great shot. Sit down a little bit. Wow. Karen just did a great shot. Botchaholics on court two. So now the question is, do ice cubes and beer
Oh no!
shoot it?
Lebowski just missed a tough one. Lebowski's in a tough position here. Drew Waxman has to put one very close. And either way, Pegasus is going to have 2 balls behind it.
Here goes the botch. Great botch by Ice Cubes and Beer. Got very lucky. They are currently still in. And here goes Kimmy from Botchaholics.
Now, Claire, I think Rom has taken over for Sham as the first hitter.
It's interesting. It's interesting. I mean, Sham just hit a great point this last round, so I believe it, honestly. Okay, here goes Z. Great shot by Z. Great shot. And here
Wow,
goes Todd
Pegasus.
with the botch.
Pegasus takes 2.
Oh, gosh.
We got a tie ball game over on court 1.
What to do, what to do. So the Botchaholics are shooting. This is their last ball. Get up there. I mean, it was a fairly good point. They have 2 balls left, ice cubes and beer. So we'll see what Pam and Sean do.
And don't forget the question of the day, everybody. Who would win in a fight? 100 humans or 1 gorilla?
The question is, do the humans have weapons? Wow.
Oh, Lebowski.
And here goes Sean for their last one. Okay, so 3 points for ice cubes and beer. So currently it is Botchaholics up 8-7 for ice cubes and beer. Reminder, ice cubes and beer is the reigning champion. This is a short ball. This is a short ball. Paulina. But great shot by Z. Great shot. Okay, here goes Kimmy. You know, I love her stance. Boom. And it worked so well. And here goes Karen. And you know Karen is good at pointing. Great. Excellent.
Who's up on court 1? Is it Pegasus? I guess Red was in.
Wow. Great shot, Karen.
Sal looks like he's taking a shot at it. I guess you could do an either or on this. Yeah. Wow. Fantastic shot. Kind of an unlucky bounce, though. Normally you want to be on kind of on top of Pauline.
And Ice Cubes and Beer just missed the botch. They're planning on pointing. Ice Cubes and Beer currently has only 2 more balls. Oh, that's a tough break. Ended up
Fantastic point by
putting the
Lebowski.
Botchaholics behind and very close to the Paulina. There goes Sham. Oh,
And that's too far left by Pegasus. Pegasus is still shooting. Pegasus on their last ball here.
yeah. Right. Yeah, she got 10
Pegasus
inches.
is having a
Come on.
conclave right now. Like, nah.
So this is last ball for Botchaholics. It looks like to me there's only 1 ball in for the Botchaholics, but they have 1 left to shoot.
There's 9 people watching last time I checked. I know.
Are
We're
2
almost
of
at double
them
digits.
us?
They're probably 2 of them are us, yeah.
2 of them are us. Cheers to that, honestly.
Wait, no one has told us who's going to win in a fight? Wow. Joe with the fantastic point there on the back wall. Lebowski
There's
has
only
2
2
here, but it's
people
tough to
that
beat.
commented, babe, and 4 of the viewers are us. So I really doubt anyone's gonna comment.
Right? I think corner is the shot.
The left corner? I kind of do like the
Here
left
goes
corner.
Nance.
Because then you could hit the green.
Oh
or
no,
the
no, no,
Pauline.
no, no, no. Okay. 1 point for the Botchaholics. There.
I think
Sham
he's going
seems
right at it.
upset. I don't know Sham to be an upset man, but he seems a little upset. Here goes Lebowski. Oh, a little too. That wall was a little too live. I'm overstepping. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. I do kind of like the left corner here. I think the left corner is in play. But they've got to play their game. They've got to play their game. It's uncomfortable. It's a very uncomfortable shot to try and play the
Shot altered.
Okay, here goes Karen's shot in
Oh,
court 2.
Oh,
Great shot.
no. Oh, my goodness. That's such an unlucky bounce. For those of you on the stream that probably couldn't see it because he was too far away, Lebowski pointed their last ball on the Pauline, touched the Pauline, but the Pauline knocks it to the left, and thus they get a little bit further away. Pegasus walks away with 1 point there and the lead.
Wow. Court 2. Looks like Ice Cubes and Beer is in. And so they're about 18 inches away.
That's not Lebowski. Oh, they said sit. It's like
This is my go-to.
Ignore the side conversations that are occurring rudely on the stream.
sorry. That's a nice shot by Lebowski. Within a foot.
Here goes Kimmy with the botch.
Oh no.
And it's threaded right through the needle on that one. So we'll see what they do for a second one. Personally, I think they should point, which it looks like they're going to. Looks good. Okay. Okay, Todd. Looks like a great shot. Bachalek's currently in.
I want to say Lebowski's going. I don't know. I don't know.
There goes
I
Sham.
think they
Kieran's
might have
got.
to measure on court one.
That's the Sham we know and love. So Sham just botched it very nicely. About probably 2 feet away from the Paulina. The thing that's interesting here is that Ice Cubes and Beer currently still has 2 balls left, and Botchaholics only have 1. Botchaholics are up to shoot, so we'll see what they do in terms of what's going to happen next.
Ooh, Pegasus overcooked it a little bit, but they got a hold of the Paulina, so they got to slow down. They're still a good 2.5 feet away, though. Now that Paulina is tucked up in the corner, so no one's moving that out of there. That Paulina is staying put. Lebowski's up again. They've got 2 more balls. I guess it was 1. Drew puts a little
And
bit more on this,
Nance
but it's hitting the
just
wall.
hit the shot of her life. We saw the signature Botchaholic shimmy. Shimmy. Kimmy shimmy. That's the question. What are we going to do now?
Oh, you're saying Ice Cubes and Beer has 2 balls left.
Ice
This
Cubes
might
and
be-
Balls still have 2 balls left. Stay in your court.
I'm asking the question.
Yeah, it's not your court. It's not your court. Ice Cubes and Beer still has 2 balls left. So the question is what they're gonna do next.
Pegasus hit a couple pebbles there. His ball was bouncing around left and right, took a bad turn.
So let's see
One
what they do. It looks like they're setting up to throw pretty hard. So I wonder if they're trying to botch that green ball, that Botchaholics ball. It looks like it. Okay. Oh, well, that didn't work out well for them. Oh my God.
Goodness.
So on court 2, we have not 1, not 2, but maybe 3 Botchaholics balls currently in.
That looks like 2
All
to me.
from that one botch. Do you want to take court 1, dear? It seems like Jake Man wants to take court 1 from me.
That was an exciting hit. Unfortunately, not in the direction that Ice Cube and Beer wanted, but Lebowski ties it up on court 1 here.
We have some tight games here, so we'll see. That looks like a great shot by Ice Cubes and Beer. Okay, 1-1. It looks like 1 for the Botchaholics. Whew,
Lebowski's
that was
making
a tough
Pegasus
one
shoot
here.
here. They're practically touching the Paulina. Claire, you're allowed to commentate on both games. They're both exciting. Ooh, good shot by Sal.
I'm not here to comment on both games, Jake. I was staffed for 1.
I'm sorry I didn't get on your schedule.
It's a great shot for Karen. Slow down a little bit. Okay. A little bit behind the Paulina here on court 2, so we'll see how Ice Cubes and Beer responds. Currently, just a little score reminder, Ice Cubes and Beer is at 7, the previous reigning champs, and Botchaholics are currently at 10. Z just hit a great shot and is in. So we'll see what the Botchaholics do.
Oh, All right, Lebowski. Yeah, tie game has been close. Yeah,
The
me and Claire are
Bashaholics.
commentating. Sorry, Claire, I'll mute myself.
I didn't know you were on.
Do you want to hop on? It's fun.
Cheer you guys on.
Cassandra's hyping us up, which we love that. So currently, one missed box for the Bashaholics. Kimmy's setting up right now to do a point. Get there. It's a little, oh, it's a little short. Kimmy's point was a little short. So currently, this is the Bashaholics' fourth ball. Ice Cubes and Beer currently has 3 more.
Bump me up, you're just a little. Thanks. That's so fucking trained.
All right, Lebowski has some good defense up here, but Pegasus has 2 balls left, trying to get 3 in total. Oh, there's a bit risky of a ball. Pegasus still only has 1 point here. Pegasus walks away with 1 on court 1 for this round.
And here goes Nance on court 2. Big ball for them, honestly. Let's see what they do. Oh, and she misses. But that's okay. So Ice Cubes and Beer currently has 3 balls left to hit. Looks like Sham's setting up for hit. I wonder if he's going to take the Paulina. Or if he's going to take that front ball. Or both. He took that front green like a champ.
Oh,
And
it's coming
even,
back. It
oh
almost
my
came
God,
back.
it almost came back.
Sorry for raining on your parade.
Might be a little too short for that next ball.
Lebowski with a very solid 2-foot ball here. Pegasus has got to beat it. It's one of those tweeners where you don't want to shoot it. But Pegasus overcooks it, and they have to shoot again.
Great shot. So it looks like there's at least, it's officially 2 for Ice Cubes and Beer, which makes this tight game. Bashaholics at 10, Ice Cubes and Beer at 9. To remind you, Ice Cubes and Beer is the reigning champion for the Cleveland Bocce Club.
Joe steps up to the plate, and he overcooks it. Pegasus is going to have to spend all 4 balls against Lebowski's 1. Lebowski having a big chance to take the lead back again.
That looks like a great shot by Pegasus.
Sal putting a great
That
shot
might
here.
be a botch that they have to undertake there.
I think it is a botch. I hope Drew remembers that you make the target as big as possible.
Nice shot, Karen.
Got to aim for the Pauline or
Karen
the
hits
ball.
a great
right in the-
shot. So we'll see what Sham does in response.
Oh,
What was that?
Boom. Oh my gosh. Sham's back. Sham is back. So we'll see what Kimmy does next.
Sham with a little shimmy. Claire, did you see the Sham shimmy?
No, I didn't. Sham. He didn't see me. Wow. It was a good shot by Kim. Currently, Ice Cubes and Beer is still in, which means that we're at. Okay.
Claire, the Sham shimmy. Look, it's there.
Sham. Sham. I can't get him to do the Sham shimmy.
Don't distract him. He's in the game.
Jake, we're gonna have to play golf with him and do the Sham shimmy.
Yes, of course. I don't know how this music got changed.
I think I like when he like walks it out and then looks behind him. You know, like a nice little ooh.
He gives you the look.
He gives not me the look. Maybe Z the look. Ooh. Watch Alex still in. He is shaking his head. Oh, get there, get there, get there. Oh, get there. Oh. So currently the Boxaholics are in all 4 ice cubes and beer balls have been played, and they have 1 more ball. Miss Nance up here.
Pegasus putting too much mustard on this. Closest ball is Patrick at 2.5 feet. This is up for grabs. Anyone could take this. Specifically Pegasus. Did Lebowski walk away with 2 last frame? 2. Should have been great. I didn't see that last shot. There's so many stones that keep popping up.
There's
Sorry,
1 point for the Botcholics. Yeah, shut up. There's 1 point for the Botcholics here, so we're at 11-9. So here goes Karen. Karen is such a great pointer. She's such a great number 1. So I'm really excited to see what she does here.
Looks like Drew's going for the hit here.
Wow, what a great shot. Great shot. Karen killing it.
That's not what you want to see from Lebowski. He opened it up, though. He's got an open lane now to point it in. Lebowski is debating right now whether to shoot or point it. I agree with Drew. I think it's a point.
Boom. Hit it. But they're still out.
Oh, and that fell. That turned so much. Now Lebowski's playing defense. Right now, Pegasus has 3, and Lebowski has 1 left. It started on the correct line, but it turned to the right. Yeah, there have been a surprising amount of little pebbles that pop up. I noticed that a couple weeks ago.
Botcholics in.
Oh no, Lebowski puts a little too much on that. All right. Lebowski down by 2.
Come here.
But that was
Take a picture with me. Whoops, I was still recording. Whoops.
I barely heard it.
Okay, currently Alex says no. Let me rephrase that. Ice Cubes and Beer has 2 in. Botchaholic has 1 more ball. As does Ice Cubes and Beer also has 1 more. Both teams have 1 more.
Oh, and Patrick, right on the Paulino. Lebowski takes the Paulino a little bit further down.
Great
It's a bad
shot. I don't know why she's mad about that. It's a great shot. Currently, Botchaholics are in with 1. So we'll see what Ice Cubes and Beer does in response.
Lebowski with a great ball.
Oh
1
my
foot
God.
away.
Wow. In a crazy tournament of Ice Cubes and Beer with 1 point. Ice Cubes and Beer with 10 points. Botchaholics with 11.
Oh my gosh,
You
we got
know-
a barn burner over there.
Here's the question, Jake. Why Ice Cubes and Beer? Have you
Why Ice
ever
Cubes
had
and
an
beer?
Ice Cubes in a beer?
Of course. If you have a
I've
warm
never
beer,
had-
there's only one way to really quickly make it
Yeah,
cold.
but
and
you
that's with
don't
ice cubes.
put ice cubes in your beer, do you?
Of course I do.
You've had ice beer
Yes.
with ice inside of it.
Oh yes. I've even had slushy beer. Slushy beer is fantastic.
I've had slushy beer. First time was with you and I hated it. But any type of alcohol is better than no alcohol, right?
Exactly.
Boom.
Great shot from Kimmy.
Kimmy.
Meanwhile,
Up. Stay in your lane.
Lebowski with 2 right here. Claire, look at this. Lebowski has a chance to score 4 here. Cool. My bad.
They don't
My
have
bad,
a chance
everyone.
to score 4. They
Don't
don't
hit
have
it.
a chance
Don't. Oh no. All right. Well, that's 2 from Lebowski.
to.
Tie ball game yet again.
If you
Both teams at
dislike the
11.
video, Jake will never do this again.
What? No. The Miller genuine draft. I never see that anywhere but here. I like the Miller highlight.
So,
Better?
of course, Ice Cubes and Beer botched it, and unfortunately, it worked out against their favor and ended up with Botchaholics fairly close to the Paulina. So we'll see what happens here. Looks like they're currently out. So they have 1 more ball. Botchaholics have 2 more balls left to play. So we'll see how this goes.
Both games are about as
This
close
looks
as can
like
be.
this looks good. This looks good. Okay. Ice Cubes and Beer currently in. Great shot. Honestly.
Oh, and Pegasus turns into the red. There's a ton of shit on Kevin. Yeah. It only when you sweep it, it only gets moved around. And then revealed later when people walk over it.
I'm kidding.
Well, we did that when we played a botch lift the other week.
Oh my gosh, Botchaholics hit it, kissing the Paulina.
Yeah, you're in. I don't know if that's enough by Lebowski.
We'll see what Miss Sands does here. That looks like a great ball, honestly. Oh, but not enough. Okay, it looks like 1 for the Botchaholics. That makes it 12-10. Botchaholics up.
Damn. Hey, Claire, we have an answer to our question. from Austin, 100 humans if they're all Mike Tysons.
Okay, Austin.
He's saying 100 Mike Tysons could beat one gorilla.
Austin,
And
are
I'm
you
inclined to
on the
believe.
Bocce Club? Do you want to come hang
Bocce
with
guy.
us? I feel like you
Yeah,
could find a
I
team
agree.
here.
We have many
what is the other
agreements.
comment?
I think 100 Mike Tysons would beat a gorilla.
Honestly, though, how much could a bear really kill? I really don't think they could kill 100 humans.
A
Like, I
gorilla
think
is huge.
I know, but
yeah, he'd
I
get
don't
tired.
think
He
a
would get
gorilla
tired.
could take out 100 humans. Like, I really
mean,
think
with-
it would involve so much more than
With a
that.
solid Mike Tyson hook, uppercut.
But I'm not saying, ooh,
I think that's only one green
oh
here on
my
court one.
God. Botchaholics are still in.
They're measuring. Court one's measuring over here. Could be 2 for Pegasus. Honestly, it could even be.
Can you take this over? I really have to.
Sure. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, I'll hop over on court one, on court 2. All right, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I'm dialed
Awesome.
in.
All right, perfect.
Petey Waxman here in the booth,
Petey Wax.
adding some color commentary to the games tonight.
This was Pete's question, by the way. Who would win in a fight? 100 gorillas? Or no, sorry, 1 gorilla or 100 men?
Stay tuned, and I'll give you my answer at the end of the stream.
Hit that like button if you want to hear the answer.
Yeah, like and comment in the chat.
All right, Kimmy with not the best hit. It looked like she was going for
Well,
that
we got a
rag.
couple heaters here in the semifinals, folks. Stay tuned. New World Order.
These are about as close as semifinals games can get.
Yep. It's certain that these teams are meant to be here.
Ooh, and Todd just barely overcooks that on his points. That was so close.
Big time shot here. And he sends it a little far in court one. Unfortunately. Pegasus only needs 2 points to get the win here, folks. With 10 to 12, still a tight matchup here in court one. And Jeremy O'Reilly puts it in. That's a big time shot.
Nance's point just barely misses. It curls to the left at the end, and they pull just a little outside of the Ice Cubes and Beer ball. Ice Cubes and Beer with 1 point and 2 balls left. A chance to take the lead against Botchaholics. Botchaholics have a very close ball, though. Only over a foot.
Oh, wow. He hits it out. Sal hits it out, but it looks like Lebowski is still in with 1 point. 2 balls to go on each team. I don't think that's going to cut it.
Ice Cubes and Beer with a fantastic ball. If Sean can point this inside the Botchaholics ball, they will take the lead and be 1 point away from the finals. Sham looks to be right on it. Wow.
All right, we got a couple big time rolls here on court one. 2 balls to none. There's 1 ball in for red. Looks good if it sneaks by the green. It does. That's 2 points for Lebowski.
Wow.
Another point here would
next
give them the
two
lead.
For the next 2 frames, this
And it
is
doesn't quite
guaranteed to
get
end.
there. And we got a tie game on court 1.
Court 2, Z puts it pretty short. And he kind of overcooks it a little bit. Z is over 2 feet away, which is uncharacteristic for him. Just slightly over 2 feet. Let's see if Karen can put it closer. Karen lays it inside. That is 2 feet away.
That's a good point from Patrick. A little far. Let's see what Sal can do here on court 1. Again, we're neck and neck, 12-12. We're playing to 14. That's playoff botching, folks. And he hits it. Of course he does.
And is
Woo!
touching the Pauline. Great shot. I love the pants, by the way. They're like kind of shiny.
My mother bought it for me. I didn't do it for me.
Wow. Lebowski is stoked on court 1.
All right, Kimmy going for the shot here on court 2.
This has got to be a hit.
Bachelaholics have to hit this.
Oof.
This is essentially for the game here on court 2. And there Kimmy goes, lands it right on. It's a great shot.
Back to court 1 here. They can't afford to give up 2 points, and they have 1 ball left.
Todd lays it right in front of the Paulina. That's just over a foot away. Pam is measuring it right now, and it is
This
one
is
of her
huge,
feet
big time
and
shot.
a couple inches.
Can he put it on? It's close, but it is not in. On court 1.
John puts a hard point on the Bachelaholics ball and replaces it. He is on top of the Pauline.
Wow. Unbelievable bocce here tonight, folks. I mean, both games down to the final point, the final shot.
I'll tell you what, Pete, this is playoff bocce right here.
This is playoff bocce. This is as good as it gets. This is the best bocce we've seen in Cleveland this year by far. And Drew hits it out. And they just need 1. Holy smokes. Ladies and gentlemen, can he put it in? Looks like he does. Lebowski's on to the finals. And I got to hype him up. Wow.
Looks like Ice
what a
Cube
game.
Beer takes it.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Jobs Point puts Ice Cube and Beer in the finals. We have both teams ending at both games ending at the same time.
This is as good as it gets. If you're not down here right now, you better get down here because it's going down.
I'll tell you what, folks, this is playoff bocce.
All right, I got to put this down.
Are we
Right
still
back.
alive here?
I think we are alive here.
Okay, we're back in the championship game of the Spring Cleveland Bocce Club Finals.
We got
The
Ice
world's
Cubes and Beer
wow.
versus Lebowski,
See-
and Lebowski lays on one thick.
The
Right on the number
question
one.
is, how is it going to work with Jake and I commentating on opposite sides of the courts? I feel like we're going to be annoying. Here goes Sham.
Right, Sean with a
Wow.
good.
Boom. Like
She is
clockwork,
focused.
honestly. My God.
Sham is focused.
Is that 2 for Sham?
No, it's only one still. I can see
Only
that the
one
red is.
still?
Yep.
Okay.
But Lebowski putting a great one up there.
Oh,
Ice Cube is going to have to shoot again.
wow. Oh, and there goes the Paulina. I mean, I guess that's pretty good. So that means that Lebowski has 2 more balls and Ice Cubes and Beer only has 1.
And it looks like the Paulina might be out of screen from you folks on the stream there. It is just outside of your frame. So just think that they're trying to die the ball just inside the frame here.
Here we go. Oh, that looks really nice. Right up against the wall. Die. Die. What a great shot by Lebowski. Oh, that's
There's
a
at least
great shot.
there's at least a ball between the green ball and the back wall. So Ice Cubes cannot try a corner shot here to try and botch him out. It is too far away from the wall to try a corner botch. Ice Cubes is going to have to go high off the wall here or directly at the green.
It looks like that's what they're discussing currently. The question is, what is Cam going to do exactly? If anybody's watching, can you please comment and tell us if we're doing a bad job or a good job? Because I just feel like I'm talking.
Cam hits the green, bumping off the wall, but does not get the roll that she wanted. Not a good bounce. Lebowski for a chance to take 2 here. All right, Lebowski takes 2.
Wow, 2 for Lebowski.
You know, I think 100 Lebowskis might beat a gorilla in a fight.
Barbie pink, I think it's called.
Wow, what a great shot by Lebowski. And here goes Sham for the botch. Oh, I kind of like it when it's down over here. Probably at least, 6 feet away from the Paulina. There's a lot of opportunity there.
So Claire, I think the Pauline is just out of frame. The camera
Oh, it
is
is
being
just out of
blocked
frame.
by the
It's
wall.
probably about a good 1.5 to 2 feet away from that wall. So let's see what they do here. Okay, it's stuck pretty closely to the wall. It's probably about a good 3 feet away from the Paulina,
You
which
can see
is,
where
like I
Tom-
said, about 1.5 to 2 feet away. But that looks like a great shot right up next to it, within a foot. Wow.
Yeah, Claire, would you just aim at the one center, very center of the back wall there?
I personally probably would. It seems like there's a bit of a curve, at least when they, just like that. Just like that. Wow, and it came back about a good 2 inches, but still Lebowski is well in.
Lebowski just barely touched Ice Cube's ball, got the perfect bounce towards the Paulina. Are they touching the ball there?
No, they're about a good, probably 6 inches away from that Paulina. Oh,
And Ice Cube just bumped that
but
out.
it doesn't fucking matter. Oh.
Ice Cube just won here.
I apologize for my profanity. I don't want YouTube to cancel us. That was not a great shot.
I think I set this to not a YouTube video not to be made for kids.
Are you guys
Okay,
conversating?
well, I
Yeah, we
just
are.
said the F word, so
So yeah, okay.
which is not friends. F is for friends who do stuff together. U
All right,
is for
Ice Cube.
UNs.
Ice Cube's walked away with 2 here. Tough last point by Lebowski.
It's a
Does
tied ball
not
game.
put them. They did not have a ball within 3 feet. And
I just got rejected from Pam for a high
Pam-
five.
Pam is concentrated right now. He is focused.
All I've wanted is a high five.
He's focused and
I just went like that.
I gotta give you a hug.
Okay, I'll take a hug. Thank you.
Claire gets everything that she asked for. Great shot by Z. Classic Z shot. Lebowski has to hit this.
Pam and I are friends again, in case anyone was wondering. Oh,
Lebowski
good
with a
botch.
fantastic
Good
hit.
botch.
That's basically a stick. Great shot.
Ooh. Great ball. Strong work.
Pam puts it even closer than Z. Lebowski's going to have to take another shot at this. There's no other choice. Pam is covering that ball. Claire, can you even see the Pauline from where you're sitting?
I cannot. I cannot see the Pauline from where I'm sitting.
She's not touching the ball, but she's that close.
Oh.
Great shot. That's not what they wanted.
That's probably where I've seen it.
Ice Cube's now with 2 points. Chance to take the lead. Ice Cube gets it. Now we have a 5-2. Ice Cube leading. All right, Z puts it just a little long. It's within 2 feet though.
And with you.
Welcome to the party, Pete.
All right, PD Wax on the mic.
You
Here
wax
for a
and
little
Jake
color commentary.
All right.
I
Now
got
he
this
puts it
aside.
aside.
I gotta let everyone know I'm a little biased here. I've got family playing for Lebowski. Well, I'll try to call a fair match.
Ice Cube puts it right inside. That's a foot. Drew's got to hit this. Although it's right in
I
front
don't
of
know
the-
if you can. You could take Pauline, but I think you got to point and use the backboard here.
That's a good point. I think that is what you do though. I think you take the hit at it and you step all the way to the right side. And if you stick it, you're gonna be hitting your own mouth. But I guess I'm proven wrong. Lebowski just puts it right inside. That's what they do. They're a point first team. Ice Cube decides they're gonna hit.
We've got 18 people watching the stream. That might be a new record. Thank you for joining. Sean's
Oh, and
dialed in.
John blows everything up. All of Lebowski's balls are wiped away.
We got one red in, two. It looks like two red.
Lebowski needs to sit.
And that ball's in.
Yeah.
I gotta say, but with all the upsets this week, both these teams deserve to be here. They've been playing some good ball throughout the tournament. And this game's most likely going to be neck and neck.
I'll tell you what, I
Little
think I agree
strong.
with that, Pete. This has been an excellent playoffs every game, save for a few, like those botchaholics and free balling.
Yeah, free balling really blew it. First round. Oof. Tough there. Could have been 2 for Lebowski, but they get 1. 3-5. They got a good game so far.
All right, that's just Lebowski needs a little momentum. When they have the momentum, they can
do
really
it.
put the pressure on.
And nothing like having the Pauline in your hand in order to gain some momentum back in the game. And
Here comes
we'll see if they can take advantage here.
Hand in pocket, ready to
Yeah,
just put it right on the ball.
this is a one-hand game, folks. You only need one hand. But that could have used a little more leg.
I could use a little more leg for sure. That's about 4 feet away there. Let's see what Z can do here.
Z put his leg into it. He's down to one knee. That's a good
He's about
ball.
1.5 feet away. That's not shabby, but that's not a hit. That's not a hit.
That's a beatable ball. Yeah, they're gonna point here. Nice shot, Zeke.
Oh, and
It's a little
Lebowski
strong.
puts one a
And-
little
and
far.
Jeremy just puts it a little past. That's probably 3 feet.
I'll tell you what, I thought that was good coming out of his hand, though.
It did
That
look
looked
good. Yeah. Big ball here. This is where the game can potentially get away from you if you don't put one in here. But this looks
Might be a little
this looks
short.
pretty, but it's just short.
You know? That's so tough when you can't find the right speed. Look at Lebowski is just 2 feet short, 2 feet long. Yeah, more
Yep.
like 3 feet.
Lebowski looking to play a little defense here. Try to put one in, but they got 2 in front. Blocking the Pauline.
Drew, it looks like this is
One
cutting a
could
little
curl
left.
in. It's a little
More left
fast.
than he wanted.
Not bad, but Ice Cube's gonna have 3 shots at it here.
Ice Cubes looks like it's a little short here.
Looks
That is
short,
not in.
could bump the green, but that is not in. Z looks a little angry, folks. I don't know. He might get out of control here. Ooh,
Sean puts one
That's
right
a-
in.
that's a good
That
ball.
is perfect.
Pretty
It's
ball.
pin
It's a
high.
pretty ball.
No one yet
That's
in this
tough to
frame
beat.
managed to have a pin high ball. See if Ram can bounce it.
Looks pretty. And that's gonna work. That's three red.
Yep.
And things could get carried away here. We'll see if Lebowski can respond. Nice ball.
Tell you what, I think it is. I think there is something to getting shown the way. If you have 2 balls left, and one person can show you the
that.
way.
That first point is very important. It's like just like golf. I compare this sport to golf. You want to put the ball pin high, but if you get a good read on a putt, someone putts before you and get a good read, that can help the rest of your team.
Just to be able to see the speed that you need to put in to get it pin high, it's huge. Being able to visualize what that speed looks like. And
Wow.
Patrick gets a
Wow,
bad
that
bounce.
is tight. Unfortunately, but not in.
It's no longer a hittable ball.
That could work. Yep. Bounces off.
That
Plays
might
the
be 2.
backboard
That might be 2 for
beautifully.
Lebowski.
Could be 2. He might have bumped that red out. That does look like 2 with that second green pin high. See if Sham can hit this out.
I'm going for the hit here, but they might have to shoot again.
Sham's got a pretty good fastball.
You might have to go for the pony.
Hits it
Oh,
out, but it looks like red might still be in.
He takes those balls. That turned from a maybe 2 Lebowski into a 1 for Ice Cube. That's
Yep.
a 3-point swing.
That's a good ball. Nice shot, Tom.
A great shot. And Drew can hit this if she does put it really close.
Tom with the throwback neck scarf, as if we're still playing in COVID days. It's an
Right,
interesting style choice, but goddamn, does the man look good? And that's a good ball. Was that true? See? Good shot, Steve.
That was. I think that was him.
Oh.
YouTube.
Wow. This is
You can tell
playoff
by the
bocce,
look,
folks. Everyone's dialed, locked and loaded. Oh man. It's too green. All right. Huge swing there, folks. 2 green.
All right, Lebowski puts it 2.5 feet away here. That'll certainly do, but can Z beat this? And Z does Z things. He puts it a foot away.
And puts it in right behind the green too, so it's not hittable.
Good point.
Let's see if Jared can put this on. Still some room to work with here.
Yeah, it's a little few bumps on the way there.
Yeah, it's a bumpy
Weird
road.
turn. I don't know if you guys were watching before the game, but me and Pete were sweeping the court trying to find little pebbles.
Trying to fix her up, but might be a job for next season. Oof. Another good ball, but a little risky here, not having a ball to the back wall. Let's see if Drew can block. He's got to, in my opinion, put it in front here because Sean will most likely put the Pauline to the back wall and could dial up 3 to 4 points here.
That's what I would be afraid of.
Risky. I'd be afraid of that. Not having a ball at the back wall, you can't discount that.
I think what Drew needs to do here is try and get it as close as
pretty fast. Ooh. But that honestly could potentially help.
That might be the safest.
It's okay. Back. Yeah,
that might have been the safest.
I know. I was thinking drag Pauline.
Yeah. I think they were definitely gonna take the Pauline back now. And Pam is not enough and turns left. Yeah. Lebowski took the back wall out of the picture there, and Ice Cube is now committed to pointing all of their balls. That might be too.
Lebowski gets away with one there. Just 1 point for Red. Wow. They're hanging in there, but it is 9-5 at the moment.
Z doing Z things
Tough
and
one
putting
from
it
Z. That's
away.
probably a hit. We'll see what they decide here.
They're going for the point. Let's see if Pat can beat this ball by Z.
It's a little short, but
that makes the hit even more difficult here.
yeah, I think they're going to keep pointing here.
I don't think that's
It's a little
enough.
short again. They're building a wall. That's not going to cut it.
They're building a wall, Pete, but the direction of that wall does not actually
Yeah,
prevent
it's a
anyone
little
from.
slanted. Again, looks a little short. Could get there.
Oh, that could be there. That
quite.
might be in.
Not quite.
All right, Pete. They're in the same position that they were last frame. If they
Yep.
don't put this down there,
3 balls down.
Ice Cubes could take the Pauline back wall and get 3, maybe 4 points.
Looks like that's in. Red's in by a hair.
Matt,
That's not going to cut it.
that's a little short.
Let's see
Tell you
what they
what, though,
do
Pete,
here.
They
did build
a
that
good
wall. They
They
did.
built the wall to try
Yep.
and stop them from getting that Pauline.
Yep. Someone had to.
I mean, if worst case scenario, Ice Cubes might knock 3 of Lebowski's balls. It could be like a kind of game of billiards here.
He's going for Pauline here. He's going to blow everything up. But why not when you have 3 balls at it? He's going to try to
Has
split
a
them.
lane.
Oh,
It is. And
unbelievably
he opens
close.
up the lane.
He does open it up. They have 1 and now 2 balls at it.
I mean, that would have been an excellent shot if he could make that. I
Yeah,
wasn't even sure if it
it
was
was.
possible
I
to
think
make that.
it was still a very good shot and what they wanted to do.
Now it's a 1.5 foot, maybe 2 feet to get another point here for Ice Cubes.
Yeah, still not an easy point here. Looks a little
That's
fast.
a little fast. But if it touches the Paulina, ooh, a little long. Now keep in mind here, Pete, they're playing the 16. All of the games before this
Yeah,
have
we
gone to
still got a
14.
lot of time left here. A lot of room to keep moving. That looks pretty good. That's going to hit the Pauline and could be 3. 2.
that.